This is a completely different country than where we live, and there's something about this unforgiving country. There's nothing like hunting the rut in deer season. So we loaded the boats and made our way to the breaks for our now annual trip. There's something about this unforgiving country, and this is a completely different country than where we live, and with world-class sheep hunting, deer, elk, and fishing, this country just goes on and on. You can follow a drainage, then pick a feeder creek and make your way up that finger and spend hours and hours glassing. We unloaded the boats quickly, set up camp, and made a plan to split up. A couple of the guys hadn't been here before, so they just needed to find a drainage and go. It's following us. It's heading north. I saw this deer the first afternoon at about 370 yards. He's tall, but he's like right at the ears. His antlers were right at the ears, and I was looking for a really good deer. And even though Montana isn't necessarily known for huge mule deer, I was holding out for a good one anyway.
When I took hunter safety, you could use high-powered rifles, and there was public access to a bunch of this shit.
Private or public land.
But then
the next morning was pretty crispy and fogged in, so we took our time getting out. Crack of the morning.
up this drainage looks pretty good.
Yeah. Jeff and I split up. He was going to spend the day and make a big loop back to camp. And I was going to head east and make my way to new country. It's not every day we get to see rams chasing ewes and fighting, so we just took our time, glassed these guys, and every now and then you can hear them just ramming each other, and it's hard not to watch that. Also, thinking about the time that one of these days I hope to draw one of these ram tags. I spent as much of the season as I could chasing these animals and learning habits and putting together the puzzle of how they use this particular piece of ground.
Just another beautiful hunt in the breaks.
Hoping to see that one animal that really grabs your attention. I didn't see that this gun season, but each year you learn a little bit more towards that bigger puzzle.
Cut to your right and get on that road. There.
Yeah! Woo! Stay upright, gotta stay right.
So end of the season, Saturday before the end, we got one more day and came back to basically where we started the season, and it's been a heck of a season. You know, looking back, archery season was just incredible, and a lot of, you know, opportunities, and you know, it's hard to look back and see the pictures from September, and you know, when you're in it, man, you're just thinking like, all right, tomorrow we'll be back, it'll still be happening. And just like elk hunting, nothing's guaranteed, and it's I don't know, it's pretty awesome to be able to do this in this beautiful state, to, you know, start in early September, and here it is, November 30th today, I think, and it's just been incredible, you know, starting here in archery season, going to the breaks and taking the boat and doing that, and buddy coming in, opening week of gun season, and it's just been pretty incredible. And here we are on top of a mountain, and I cut a couple of old tracks, but I mean, more importantly, it doesn't matter if I get a deer this year. I mean, as long as I get my bull, that's really all I care about, and enjoy this country that we live in. And you know, it's just having that relationship with this part of the country, and well, it's pretty incredible. There's something about being in the timber with fresh snow. I guess it reminds me of when I was younger and going up to my grandparents' place in Minocqua, Wisconsin, and I don't know, there's just nothing like it. Definitely rode this season out to the very end, and can't help but think, looking back, that if I would have filled my tag earlier in the year, I would have missed out on all of this. So there are definitely no regrets filling my deer tag. There's always next year.